right, welcome everyone. Hope you had a nice Memorial Day weekend. It was kind of rainy, but overall not terrible. This week, you'll see I have things for Tuesday through Friday. However, there is going to be an option to test out early if you want, and I'll explain that as we go here. So, Tuesday, we're going to be accessing the correct folder and just doing day one stuff. So it says the topic is sound waves continued, and you'll see that it's just a quiz. This quiz goes along with last week's lesson that Mr. Olson gave on sound waves. So if you need to, refresh yourself on that, you'll have to go into last week's folder and take a peek at that while you take the quiz or before you take the quiz, whatever works for you. Remember, these daily quizzes are unlimited attempts. You can get the highest score you possibly can. Wednesday then, day 2, you're going to learn about sound wave interference, and so you'll look at a few slides, and then you'll have a quiz that has to do with sound wave interference. And so you'll hear about the Doppler effect, which you've learned about before. And then sonic boom is a really cool topic. Thursday then, kind of just wrapping up the unit. It says other application of sound waves. So there's so many different applications of sound waves, but we've selected sonar and ultrasound, just to give you a little background on it, and you'll have a pretty easy quiz to wrap up that lesson. Friday then, there is a video that Mr. Duran wanted to leave you with explaining rainbows and, like why the color of the sky is what it is. And then there is a little review in there. I think it's basically just a Quizlet if you want to take some time to do that. So I am going to have the final week's test open as early as Friday, May 29th, because I just thought some of you might want to just get some of this stuff done with so you can start your summer early, and I get that. So you do have the option to test as early as Friday, May 29th, or over the weekend. I'm going to have this test open for several days. So it's starting Friday, May 29th, and it'll close Tuesday, June 2nd at midnight. And so that leaves Wednesday for me to be plugging in some grades. One thing that's cool about this test is that you get 3 attempts. And so if you don't do so hot the first time, just open up your second attempt and try to better that. And again, maximum of 3 times, and I'll take your highest score. So there won't be any retakes or anything like that because of that change in format. We just wanted to give you kind of a break at the end of the year here. That means that whole first week in June, if you haven't taken the test, obviously you'll want to get that done by June 2nd. And that leaves a couple days just to catch up on missing work. So missing work that I'll be accepting is any missing exams, as well as anything in regards to the wave unit. So, obviously get in what you can there. And I'll remind you of that next week. I'll post another instructional video explaining that, okay, test deadline June 2nd, and then a couple catch-up days. But I just wanted to give you a heads up. If you wanted to get some stuff done early, you have that option again as early as Friday, May 29th. Thanks for watching, and please reach out if you have any questions.